Hey there, so today we have another review. This is a beer from Timber Ales. Yes, check out Timber Ales. That's my guy right there, Jason Stein, with the flannel all the time, with a red cap. So, if you don't know, he is a contract brewer out 12%. So 12% is a large facility. It does a lot of there's so many 12% beers right now. Like I literally went to GB, multiple breweries I've never heard of, and I probably could have picked them up and found a story for you guys. But 12% is based out of Connecticut, North Haven, and they just contract brew like a ton of beers for like if you're interested in opening a brewery, I guess. The concept of brewery, not actually a brick and mortar, but they'll contract brew for you, which makes sense because who needs to buy all this equipment, all this stuff when you can just contract brew, right? Jason Stein is literally one of the most important people in my kind of like growing into craft beer kind of thing. He would host bottle shares. I want to say between like 2013 to 2015, I was probably at his apartment like every other month, probably every month on average, right? Something like that, whatever. Or hanging out with him or something, right? Like the most rare and special beers I've ever tried in my life were with him. So not him specifically, bottle shares. So like multiple other people, but shout out to Jason. IPA, Citra Galaxy hops, Silent Skylines. He's actually more known for barrel aged stuff, but the barrel aged stouts and barley wines are obviously brewery specific, and I guess to do other brews, he likes hazy IPA too. And yeah, some of the best hazy IPAs I've ever tried in my life were with him. Like first time I heard Juice Machine, multiple batches of Curiosity XYZ, blah 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 blah. So let's dig into this beer. 6.2%. Looks proper. I mean, that is a beautiful light gold color. That proper kind of medium plus haze without looking soupy or anything. It smells good. That smells proper, right? Big yellow and orange fruits. Big navel citrus orange, apricot, big juicy pineapple. I mean, that smells just like creamy, light, doughy mouthfeel, doughy nose on the malt profile. Okay, what is that? What is that? I think it's the chalkiness. I suspect whatever we do in the water makes it a little bit chalky and dry, but there's an extra like weird chemically tone that I'm not quite familiar with. And again, with the dryness and chalkiness, it ends up taking away from those aromatic fruit characteristics. The beer's quite drinkable, only 6.2%. I would say it's like more of like a hazy pale ale, but arguably that's a hazy IPA, whatever. I just think of hazy IPA more in the range of like 6.5, 7.5. Honestly, they give you sometimes, right? This is on the cusp of pale ale and hazy IPA, but it really tastes more like hazy pale ale. And the best part about this beer, it's actually just as good as that Concord Street Trillium that I had. I'd argue that this beer's, just as good, which is crazy. A little bit dry for me, nothing too crazy, and I want to give it probably around the same range of rating. It's B-ish, I think. I want to say I gave the Trillium Concord Street about a B-ish. Again, when you're not allowing the residual sweetness to come through, you sort of don't allow the fruit characteristics of the nose to hit, and it still has a little bit of that chalkiness. It has a nice oak creamy kind of mouthfeel to it, so actually, honestly, a little bit better. And then the Trillium. Tight. Let's give it a solid 84. I think that's what I give it Concord Street. If not, it's about the same rating. Drinkable, good, but you really got to like crush when you want, when you want a beer, hazy IPA. I don't want to call it connoisseur, but like critic. I'm really very critical of the style. So 84. Until next time, guys. Cheers. Shout out to Jason. Let me know if you've ever had this beer. It's Timber Ales. It's just great guy that obviously I'm not in New York anymore, but very, very critical in my sort of burgeoning craft beer thing, and obviously stepped in the industry, and he's in the industry now too. So cool. Shout out to Jason, 84. Cheers later.